Good evening, everybody. Important game ahead and weather ahead, which is concerning players, coaches and indeed spectators, because the forecast is for rain, potentially quite heavy rain, and as well as inconveniencing those who have come to watch, those who have come to play may be encountering conditions which are testing indeed in the hour or two ahead. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Edin Dzeko. He's a real handful up front, Peter, and not just because of his height and that physical presence. He's got excellent awareness and technique, and that allows him to bring others into the game. He's a very powerful finisher too, so he'll be giving defenders a real dilemma about whether to close him down or not. I would advise the former.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. So it's away we go then. Fagioli. Otavio. Fagioli. Can get it clear.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Lazio must be pretty concerned about this fixture pile-up.
Yeah, and when you've got fixture congestion, it only takes an injury or two and it can heap more pressure on a very difficult spell.
Delibashiru. Zaccagni.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
Lazio got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, 2 in double quick time.
Gigo. Gila. Cataldi. Mario Gila, gently done. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Referee has just said play on. Bashiru
are clearly looking to use the space out the flanks here.
with a view to what exactly, Jim?
Well, it can encourage the full-backs to get involved and increase their chances of more service into the box.
Fagioli. Keane. There's the shot! Still got it, needs help. Lamptey. Bashiru. And it's played forward. Now it's Dia. Dia, here comes the cross. Lamptey. Fagioli gets flagged offside. Mario Gila finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Zaccagni. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Dzeko. And here's Keane.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Lazzari, and he goes cross-field. Guendouzi shifted upfield. Renan Lodi. Otavio is coming up to the 30-minute mark. Otavio. Dzeko. Oh, he's caught it there, it's a free kick. Fagioli. And here's Keane. Chance! And he's certainly caught it there, it's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
He'll fancy himself from here. Dzeko hits it! Serie. Pedro. Cataldi. Kila. Pedro is onto it in a flash. And it's Dzeko. He's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Nuno Tavares. That'll be a throw. Oh, he's found support out wide. Keeper gets his hands on it. Made it to space out wide. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Throw it. Fagioli wins the duel. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, decent chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Kila aim forwards. Cataldi. Pedro. Lazzari. Kila. Cataldi. Gigo. That's really well manoeuvred. Deli Bashiru. Now it's Pedro. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Dzeko. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Great defending, strong and determined. Real chance here! Fagioli does really well to win them. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Pedro, now he's off and running. Lazzari. Lazio, whose manager was the brains behind the last win.
Well, Peter, he was lauded by the media, and quite rightly too. I think what he did was clever and decisive, and it just goes to show how tactically astute he is.
Keane in acres of space out wide. That's an excellent interception. Gigo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Zaccagni. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. That's a little off target. Mandas, long ball by the goalkeeper. Otavio. Fagioli. Well, That was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Nuno Tavares. Zaccagni. Fagioli. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Is there any support? He might not need it. Now it's Dzeko. Dzeko hits it! Laxari. Delibashiru. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, time's running out for the host to get something out of this. You can sense the frustration and impatience.
Pedro. And he'll shoot here! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Moved on forwards. And it's Fagioli. Real chance! Gigo getting this one clear. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Guendouzi, that's a delicate pass. Otavio, forwards and with intent. Played into space out wide. Nuno Tavares. Castellanos, played out to the left flank. Zaccagni chips it through. Clearly not happy with that. Well, they could break here. Castellanos, and the shot! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
There's going to be another change here. Two changes being made right now. Lazio are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go grab a third.
Guendouzi. Zaccagni. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, red, nice interception. Mandas sends that a long way. Otavio. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Hila. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. He's well positioned here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Renan Lodi. Pedro powering forward here. Searching pass he's played there. Renan Lodi. Renan Lodi.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And can he finish it? Pedro. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Pedro. Pedro. 5 minutes left on the clock. Lanti. And it's Ndor. Zaccagni has created one goal already. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's really drilled it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Brilliantly cut out. Back to the goalkeeper. Rui Patricio. Otavio. Ndor. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Renan Lodi. Drilled in long. And a chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it.
And that will be the final act. Well, the players and the coaches have plenty to think about here. A disappointing outing, and they collect nothing for it. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open and entertaining, and a little debating room as to whether the outcome was fair.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, lie on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, a quick look at the opposition, and results really have not been good for them at all just recently. They haven't won at all in the last three.
No, there's no hiding place, Peter. This is becoming a little too serious, and with the usual sound bites being bandied about, they're beginning to run out of excuses for me. The atmosphere amongst the supporters has turned to one of strain, and I just hope the players can cure that before the pressure becomes unbearable, I suppose.
So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Luis Alberto. Gracic. Politano. Anguissa. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Elmas. De Bruyne. Elmas with the cross. No, that's too long. It's taken out, that'll be a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Dzeko proves decent chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Really well to win the ball there. It's Dzeko. Bernal getting this one clear. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Moved on forwards. He's got... and he shoots! to it in a flash.
Luis Alberto.
And he thumps it clear. That'll be a throw-in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Elmas.
That is some very intelligent play from the forwards here. Great movement.
And what's making it work?
Well, it's the way they're swapping positions and dragging defenders where they really don't wish to go.
Hit into the middle. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. De Bruyne moves short. Politano. Oh, shooting chance!
His positioning was spot on. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Luka has got himself a free kick.
Deflected over the goal line for a corner. Keeper's dealt with that.
Now it's Keane. Checo. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drama affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
And that's aimed into the middle.
Elmas. De Bruyne.
Luka succumbs to the pressure. Clearly not happy with that.
Elmas.
And it's De Bruyne. Good play on the left-hand side here. He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
No surprise, that's a booking. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Danger is averted. Pass is intercepted. Bernal. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Strong running down that left flank. Keane. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now this could be a chance. Fashion. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. That has found him in acres of space. And the shot! It's in! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Elmas. Tomiyasu defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's a little off target. Bernal. Matsoki forwards and with intent. He is through here. Politano. Politano with the cross. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. That's a booking. Always looked it. Well, played right into his path. Dzeko. He's having a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Dzeko really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Deftly away. Julie! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And they've got rid. Oh, he's played it in low. Politano. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the action is back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Fagioli. Here it is, crossed in. Romani is there, and he can get that clear. Can he latch on to this? He can get that clear. Oh, it's come loose. Fagioli puts them all in. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Buongiorno. And it's played forward. Obracic. Fagioli. And he's picked out the run.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Natsoki. Natsoki carries the ball down the right. It is a corner. Buongiorno. Ramani. Now it's Elmas. Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And he's there to clear it. Checo. Now it's Keane. Luis Alberto. Checo. Keane. Tries a shot! The finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Still just a single goal between the sides. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And that is out of play. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's hoisted clear. Keane. Could move up a gear here. Fagioli. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Referee's given a throw. Luis Alberto. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Anguissa, gently done. Neres in acres of space out wide.
Certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Tomiyasu. Luis Alberto. Anguissa. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
That's a throw. But there's going to be another change here. And it's Dzeko. Corsons. Dzeko. De Bruyne. Anguissa is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Neres. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Nice physical challenge. Neres takes a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
De Bruyne plays it short. Played into the middle. Rakic. Oh, he's found him now. De Bruyne! Oh, it's come loose. Bernal. Now it's Lang. He's had a shot! Should have equalised.
Ireland is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
De Bruyne spread out to the left. Wins the duel this time. That looks a cracking ball. And here's Fagioli. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Fagioli making good progress on the right-hand side. He's got away. He's heaved it away. Now who's going to be first to this? Bernal does really well to win the ball there. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Just 5 minutes remaining now. I think we're just about done here. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Bernal. Matsocchi. And that's really well manoeuvred. And play for a throw. Neres. Oh, that's nice. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady. And that has been cleared.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And they can counter here. Matsoki. And it's McTominay. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he has shown him a yellow card. Four extra minutes added on. Chance for a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Sochi usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Tomiyasu. Proves too strong. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. Yang gets into some space. Very nicely done. De Bruyne. Plenty to aim at here. And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Your final thoughts, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye.
This is PK within the 2-1.
Good afternoon, one and all, and welcome to a game that has the potential to be a real cracker. Both teams will be keen to make a strong start here, especially given that conditions are set to deteriorate as the match goes on. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
The whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Sergio Roberto, is the epitome of calm and control, and you can really see how that rubs off on all the players around him. In general, he's someone who likes to keep things simple, and he's very rarely caught in possession.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Luis Alberto. Checo. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Diego Carlos, aim forwards. Torina moved on forwards. Rui Patricio breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Tomiyasu. And it's Checo. And that has been clubbed away. That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Proves too strong. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Fagioli. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Tomiyasu is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Morata. Up he goes! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched adjusted that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Renan Lodi going full steam ahead down the left flank. Checo. Luis Alberto. And there's the shot! Attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Luis Alberto just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Maturina. So we're still where we started right now. Sergio Roberto. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Kemp. That's really well manoeuvred.
Maturina really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Checo. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So the would-be breakthrough moment. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
First goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Cacare. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Played out wide. Nice physical challenge. And he has been fouled there. Sergio Roberto looking to hit the byline here. And it's Sergio Roberto. That is good strength. Wins the duel this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Fagioli. Luis Alberto. Checo. Oh, just wide.
Checo, oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Diego Carlos shifted upfield. Kemp. Maturina. Cacare is coming up to the 30-minute mark. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Renan Lodi. Dzeko. Dzeko has found the net here, of course.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Dzeko. And it's Morata. He's shifting through the gears here. Sergio Roberto succumbs to the pressure. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's found a way through. Turns and goes back. Alberto Moreno gets it clear. Fagioli, and he's managed to get free. And the shot! It's there! And this is getting better and better. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Out towards the flank. Morata, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Luis Alberto. Keane. Maturina. And he cuts out the supply. Fagioli. Luis Alberto. And a chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's played forward. Diego Carlos. Kempf. That's really well manoeuvred. Cacare. Sergio Roberto. Hit into the middle. Rui Patricio deals with that nice and simple. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Looking to go deep. There's the half-time whistle.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. So off we go once more. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Fagioli. Renan Lodi. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cacare. And And it's Bacciorina. Sergio Roberto. Showing good feet. Oh, what a pass! Bacciorina. Morata. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Luis Alberto running with the ball. Renan Lodi. Danger averted for now. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Cacare. Bacciorina. Now this could be a chance. And that's been won straight back. And it's Bacciorina. And here's Morata. It's Morata! It's anyone's ball now. Shoots!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Cacare. Aim forwards. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And he's there to clear it. He's in a good position, surely! It's a loose ball. Oh, they could break here. That has been knocked clear. Cacare. Morata. Cacare. Alberto Moreno. Cacare. Cacare. Foot in. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Defending of the desperate variety. Fagioli has created one goal already. Kempf. Sergio Roberto. And it's Bacciorina. Sergio Roberto. Can he deliver? Real chance! Fagioli. Fagioli has been caught there, it's a foul. He is going into that little black book. Otavio. And that is going out for a goal kick. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Diego Carlos, gently done. Kempf. Baturina. That is a little undercooked. That's really well manoeuvred. He's gone for goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. There's going to be another change here. And things are starting to look awfully cosy. Sergio Roberto. Kempf. That's a fighting looking ball, that. Morata hit the slide tackle there. Morata. Spread out to the left. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. The changes then in quick succession. Dzeko taking his lead here, having got himself on the score sheet.
Look, he can only give you all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, if that's the case, then, he's doing the right thing.
And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee's awarded a free kick. He's gone for goal. Crossbar comes to the rescue. It's in. Morata at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So is this the start of a comeback? That's a good run down the left. Verdi. Baturina. Cacare. Baturina. Verdi. Morata. Big chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a good effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
That's been drilled in. Nice interception, well timed. Baturina. Cacare. Thinks he's had a shot! In he goes again! Oh, taken with style! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! Rui Patricio, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
I think we're just about done here. Otavio. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Otavio. We are into overtime. Good play on the left-hand side here. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Baturina. Gets it away. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you.
Sono venuti i Serie secondo grazie a tutti i tifosi. Oggi siete stati il 12° uomo in campo.
Well, a sense of injustice does tend to stoke the flames of resentment, and when it comes to the rivalry between Juventus and Fiorentina, the flames burn very brightly indeed. Certainly one of the fieriest fixtures in Italian football, both teams relishing the opportunity to get one over on their old rivals. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There is little love lost between these two, and that a massive understatement. It is one of the most acrimonious rivalries anywhere.
You really need to be very thick-skinned, Peter, and have nerves of steel to come through this one. A real grudge match in every sense of the word, and you would feel that everything, even the smallest of things, collisions and spats, are a few notches higher. And I see this very much as a game where Derby Day rules are what you are going to have to play by.
So off we go then. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Dusan Vlahovic, is a player I've seen a lot more of recently, Peter. He boasts some incredible records, you know, making his debut in the Serbian top flight when he was only 15 years of age, and scoring 20-plus league goals in Italy by the age of 21. Well, that's quite something. And what I like is his industry. He's extremely hard-working off the ball, and he definitely has that fire in his belly, something you come to expect of players that have spent a lot of their time on their own in a front position.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one. João Mario puts a cross in. Turan, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Bracic, Toniyasu, out for a throw. So the derby's come round again, and at least pre-match is living up to billing.
Yeah.
Noisy old press conferences, a lot of colourful talk.
Yeah, here's hoping that we get the same intrigue and the thrills from what we saw last time round, if not better, Peter. I think we have a real show in prospect.
Pass has been well intercepted. Kelly. McKennie. Turan. Kelly aimed forwards. Renan Lodi. And it's Dzeko. Nice looking ball. He's found the way through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Now there are Plenty in the middle waiting for this. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Luis Alberto certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
McKennie forwards and with intent. Koopmeiners. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Openda. Over to the left. Cross goes in there. João Mario is fouled.
The starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Still goalless. That's really well manoeuvred. Renan Lodi, that's been drilled in. Openda. Thuram is, of course, making his first start in quite a while now. Koopmeiners has given away a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Tomiyasu. A heavy challenge. Oh, it's come loose. Renan Lodi. That's a good run down the left. Oh, such a clever touch. And a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Kelly shifted upfield. Openda! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. They've played it short. Oh, what a climb! Throw in. João Mario climbs up big! Couldn't quite control it.
And you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Fagioli. Tomiyasu. Luis Alberto, gently done. Di Gregorio, long ball by the goalkeeper. Otavio. Dzeko done delicately. Luis Alberto, Keane. Di Gregorio claims it, and the danger passes. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Openda really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Luis Alberto. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Danger averted for now. Vlahovic. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Luis Alberto. Little doubt, that is a foul. Fagioli. Octavio. Renan Lodi. Cook Miners did want to step in there, that was more than necessary. Thuram, lobbed in behind, takes a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Succumbs to the pressure, and it's Cook Miners. Tomiyasu gets over and intercepts. Renan Lodi. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Octavio. He has found the way through. And they've been given a corner. It clear. Conceição making good progress on the right-hand side. Proves too strong. Here's the whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started. 0-0. That gets things going for the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Vlahovic. Kelly. Francisco Conceição. McKennie. That'll be a throw-in. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Luis Alberto, great ball if he can get there. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. Bremer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gracic. Fagioli. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Foot in. And the counter is on. Luis Alberto wins the duel this time. Keeper's got good distance on that. Nice physical challenge. Octavio is the guilty party there. Acrobatic effort! It's off target and by quite a way. Milik. McKennie. Fagioli. Luis Alberto. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Out towards the flank. That's very neat. Luis Alberto. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And it's Dzeko. It's Dzeko! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Moved on forwards. Kelly. And it's played forward.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Goes for the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Fagioli. Fagioli. And he cuts out the supply. And he's on his way!
Milik, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Kelly. McKennie forwards and with intent. Conceição tries a deft little ball. Cleared without complication. Delivered in. Real chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Renan Lodi. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. McKennie getting this one clear. Good chance here!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And that's been won straight back. João Mario. Bremer. Miretti. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until...
Could be danger here. That looks a good cross. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's really well manoeuvred. Fagioli.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Played into space out wide. That is good strength. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, what chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Zagrova clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
João Mario.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Too long and over the line. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired...
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Renan Lodi. Renan Lodi. That is a great pick out. And he's there to get it away. Skims one in. Bremer gets good distance on it. They are right into last chance territory. Octavio. Fagioli. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Renan Lodi.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Final seconds, this has to be it. And that has been cleared. That has been cut short. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And there goes the final whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner, but still a tremendous watch.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
You